Epson LabelWorks. Today I am back with the LW-PX750 and we're continuing our two-part series on the edit format menu. Now in part one we did a tour of the edit format menu and all of its features. Now here in part two we're going to dive into making a label with those features. So let's get started. Now I already have my printer turned on and the information I want typed into the label, so let's go ahead and start formatting. Now for this label, I have 2 lines of text, and we're going to go ahead and apply a few different settings to it. So first we're going to go to that Edit menu button, go ahead and tap that, and the first thing we're going to do is center the text on the label. So I'm going to tap on Layout, I'm going to use my arrow keypad to go down to Center, and then it gives me this question. It says Area, and it says Whole Label or this block. So depending on what feature you're in, it's going to give you a couple of different options and ask you where you want to apply this change. So I'm going to apply this to the whole label. Perfect. Press Return. Wonderful. Now I've got a few more things I want to do, so let's go back in there. This time I'm going to go to Frame and Table, and we're going to put a frame on our label. Now you can scroll through the list, but there's a whole bunch in here, and I already know which one I want, so you can also use the numbers to jump to the one that you want. So there's a little tip for you. All right, so that's the one I want. Again, press Return, and again it's asking me the area I want to apply this to. Well, I want the frame around the entire label, so I'll push Whole Label. Wonderful, I can see it's applied that to my label. Now let's keep going. So again, back into the Edit menu. This time we're going to change the font size. Now the printer is going to default to making the font as big as it can given what size label you have in there and how many lines of text you have on the label. But I want to change that. I want the top line to be bigger than the bottom line. So I'm going to scroll down to 2 lines and press Return. And now I can see I have different options for how I want my text to look. I'm going to scroll through the list. And when I find the one I want, I'm going to go ahead and stop on that. Press Return, and again, apply it to the whole label. All right, one more change, and I want to go ahead and change the font type on the bottom line. All right, so we go into Font, and again, you can go ahead and scroll through, find which one you want. And when you get the one you want, press Return. Now you'll notice I have more options than I did on the previous settings. So this one is allowing me to set the font for just a character, for the whole label, for this line, or this block. Now remember, I said I wanted the bottom line to be this new font. So I'm going to apply it to this line and press Return. Perfect. Now on the display screen, I can see there's a little triangle before the second line of text. That's indicating to me that I've applied something different to that, which is the font. All right, cool. If you needed to make any other changes, you can go ahead and do that, but I'm ready to push print. Ah, perfect. That is exactly the label I was looking to create. Now, if you have questions on the LW-PX750, you want to chat about your labeling applications or anything else, we would love to chat with you. Thanks again, and happy labeling!